reason. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from Lumen Field. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll work this out to the 23. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Third and 9.
Warriors 70. Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, go.
They'll look to throw. He gets that to his big target back. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Panthers straight. Panthers ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge fourth down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it's still stopped for no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
0-0. Good job right there. Check 50.
To throw again is Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Again, Wilson. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses. We want...
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but penalty markers on the field. Let's see what the call is. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
14, got it. Hey! Good guys, 4 down. Got it. Hey, alert. Right.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to take a shot down the field. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. Hupp brings it in left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. It's complete. He's got Hupp. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
14. All those special! All those special!
On second down, here's Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Reload.
Now Russ. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Got it.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? 70 Lions. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Viking 18, 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's Wilson. He'll go right and find his running back.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL,
Well cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. Oh, yeah. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Cowboy 80. Set up.
That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Giants will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. The third quarter begins with a run. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. 42 yards. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now a give up the middle. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. Whoa! A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Now he takes off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
First down.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
There. Go, 14.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Alert. Hey, alert.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. And he will score. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good. Next to score, Giants 35, Seahawks 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. He'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, shot.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense. And primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Second.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Big strides. Look at him. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. He works free, right side. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Giants. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get to 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
19, 18. Here we go.
Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on. Set.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. He's got Kupp. The rookie for Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. Whoa! Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
95.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Bang out.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Andrew Thomas, guilty there.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean.
business. It's highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here, but here's the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. This all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop it. Keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping front.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena. Yeah.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. This sound like he drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rim, riding on rim. Came in all black to that, I came back to my to that ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a little, my is all. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on God. My bag on God. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Room for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from tonight. Back in my bag, and it's big as a duffel with blessings on blessings. I came through the struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God.
Yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain. I'm laughing at summer. My head was way hotter. I feel like a side of escape.